Hello! Hello everyone, MVL here, and today we are doing an unboxing of Final Vendetta. This is the collector's edition of a beat 'em up game on the Switch. Very cool to grab this. I actually got this from Argos. You can get it from a bunch of different places. I believe Limited Run Games has a version of this as well. You can pick it up in a lot of different places. But we're going to be unboxing this. We're going to be showing some gameplay footage. And we're going to be playing this awesome game. Very excited to have a copy of it. Let's get ahead and start unboxing it. So, here we have the game itself. This is the collector's edition. There was a fancier edition of this as well, but this is the edition I picked up. This comes with a bunch of extras as it is, and that seems pretty cool. I got the Switch version. It's also on other systems as well, like your PlayStation 4 as well. And very cool. We're having somewhat of a resurgence of beat 'em up games. Hey Mike, the hype. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome. You're over in Texas. Hey, that's awesome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We're indeed having a resurgence of beat 'em up style games. And we have a bunch of games like this. We had Streets of Rage 4. We've had some other cool games. Recently, we've had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I actually should be getting a copy of that end of next month's physical edition from the making of this video, so I'll be hopefully doing an unboxing of that. Take a look at the box here. Here's the back. I'll give you a better look once I've got the seal off of this, and you'll be able to see it a little bit better. And we'll examine the contents of this as well. So, this is a little misshapen from the packaging, but overall it's in pretty good shape. So we're going to get into this. I think I'm just going to play it safe and use scissors on the corner here. Break the seal and then get into it that way. So we will try our best not to damage the packaging whilst I get into it. I mean, to be fair, I could sort of rip this off, but it is a cardboard box. I don't want to cause too much damage to it whilst I'm doing that. Alright, easily done. Like I said, it was a little bit misshapen from packaging. Like a tiny bit, like the size have popped out a little bit, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. You can probably see here that it's a little bit beat up, but that's expected with postage. All right, let's open this up. Break the seal right here, and get this package out of there. All right, so. Final Vendetta. You're seeing it outside of the plastic wrap now. Cool cover on this version. I believe this character is on the cover art for this version. Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. You've been hearing a lot about this game. Yeah, I got it pretty much as it came out. Of course, it's a Neo Geo inspired beat 'em up game. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there will be a Neo Geo port of this as well. But I decided to get it on the Switch. Switch is a great system. Great Pro Controller on that system as well. So I decided to get it on that. You can see that, yeah, a little bit damage on this box, but that's fine. Here's the back of the box. Time to take out the trash. Here's a look at the back and what's included in there. Soundtrack CD, among other extras. Very retro-inspired brawler this is. So that's pretty cool. It's a genre that's been getting more prevalent as of late, and I like that. It's one of the type of game series, game genres I should say, that I'm appreciating more as time goes on. Kind of like Streets of Rage, yes, EM Chris, for sure. There's been a lot of good beat 'em up games coming out recently, and it's very cool because it's a game series, it's a game genre I've been enjoying more as time goes on. Here's the game. I'll take out the contents and we'll have a look at everything in here. There's a lot of extras in here actually, and that's a lot of it in there. But yeah, so there's the outer case for this version. We've got like a bunch of random extras here. So I mean, in no particular order here. In no particular order, we have a sticker of a chicken. As you guys know, this is a common item in these sort of games as a health recovery item. Very famous, in your retro style games to get like meat inside of like a wall in your Castlevania games. So that's the sort of thing. Hey, appreciate you getting here in good time for the stream, Chris. Appreciate it, buddy. Having out a walk on the streets, if you will. You have exclusive Vendetta T-shirts that you can order now. Apparently, little advertisement. I actually miss this sort of thing in these type of games. Fight and Rage. Yeah, that's another good one for sure. For sure, Swoop. For sure. There's some great ones of this genre out. We have a soundtrack CD here from the Bitmap Bureau. .mu, of course, are doing the Shredder's Revenge, and they did Streets of Rage 4. And I've actually done some unboxings recently on the YouTube of some of this type of game recently, and it's been very cool. I really like it when we get physical versions of these games as well. All right, and here's I like the artwork for this CD insert. Normally I prefer a actual CD case, but the way they've done this is pretty cool. So there's the soundtrack CD. There's that. Of course, this game is on a cartridge, because this is the Switch version. It's the version I prefer to get. There's the back of that with the track listing and all of that as well. 30 tracks up to your game over. Game over. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. Soundtrack CD. Soundtrack CD, and then we have a bit of foam insert. Soundtrack CD is one of my favourite editions. Wow, we have a trading card pack here. I'll show the game last. We have a trading card pack. I was expecting a couple of cards, not a full set of cards. That's very cool. So we'll open this up, have a look inside of here, of these Final Vendetta playing cards. And I might need to use scissors to get into this, but this is a cool addition. Yeah, nice actually. Cool to get trading cards. Got some like collectible trading cards for things like Tomb Raider, Judge Dredd, and Star Wars and things like that. It's a nice addition to have. I think I will be able to get into this with scissors. Yeah, I was expecting like one or two cards, not a full deck of cards. That's very cool. Full deck of cards. Do your magic tricks with these, your card games with these. Final Vendetta trading cards. And of course I'm opening it up because that's why I got these things, to open them up. There's that. In its case here. There we go. And we have a sealed set of cards here. They have stats for the characters on one side. Okay, so these are like trading cards for Final Vendetta. I say trading cards. They are just cards. Let's open this up. But there's a lot of cards in here. Like, there's a lot. I think there might be a seam to open this up, actually. Yes. Rather than me using scissors. Should be quite easy to get into this. Alright. There are a lot of cards here. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting a couple of cards. So, they all have this back, and they also have... So these aren't playing cards. These are cards with stats for collectible cards, if you will, for all of the characters. Collectible character cards. There you go. There you go, Chris. There you go. Complete with bio and stats. There you go. Chris knows it better than me. There you go. Thanks for that, Chris. We have Axel here. Big Frank. Hold these a little closer so you can see the bios. I guess you could pause it if you want to read the bios, but there's a lot of these, so I'm gonna go through them quickly. Big Frank. Billy. Birdie. Carver. Chef. Claire. Clive. Cooper. Derek. Diesel. Douglas. Duke. Dynamite Duke. Gorge. Or Gauge, if you will. Sheriff. Judd. Yeah, this came out shortly after Shredder's Revenge, digital version of Shredder's Revenge, Chris. I'm still waiting on the physical version of Shredder's Revenge, which I think comes out, at least the version I've got, comes out end of next month. Kane. Karen. Lou. Luna. Luzia. Loser? Miller. Nielsen. Osric. Raven. That's so Raven. Rodney. Rodney. Sid. Slasher. The Gentleman. The Scientist. Vixen. Wayne. And that's it. There's a lot of cards there. A lot of collectible cards in this set. That's really cool. They put a lot of extra stuff in there. Like, that's a lot. Like, that's more pages than most, like, booklets and art books. That's a lot of extra content right there. That's pretty cool. You got the stats of the characters if you want it. That is pretty cool. I'm loving that, Chris, for sure. Like, that's really cool. The soundtrack CD, awesome. The sticker of a chicken was pretty awesome. But let's get to the main event, the game. The game, guys. We're going to get to the game next. Alright, so let's open this up. Sorry, knock the table slightly. Let's have a look at this. So here's this version. Other versions of different artwork. There's the back of that. Time to take out the trash. And we'll remove the seal from this as well. As we do. So, I believe this game is going to be around about an hour or so. Because these games tend to be pretty short. I've done games like this before, like Coffee Crisis and The Takeover. Other great beat-em-up games that I have done unboxings for fairly recently. In no particular order. Let's open this up. I hope this has a booklet inside, actually. That would exceed my expectations. If there's also a booklet in here, that would be super awesome. But you know what? The thing about these games that I like is that they're not too long, actually, because these days I find it harder to put aside time for long games, if you know what I mean. Let's get into that. Open this up. This is a game that's meant to be played. It's not for the shelf. Alright. There we go. There's the wrapping away. Final Vendetta. And like I said, I've been enjoying a lot of games like this recently, so I'm excited to give this a go. There's a bit of plastic stuck to the bottom there. There's the back of it. Numbskull do different things and do figures and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's cool that this style of gameplay is coming back. This and shmups as well, shoot 'em up games. We're getting to see more of those. Alright, there's no booklet, but that's to be fair, games don't come with booklets these days. But there is some internal artwork on the insert. But I would have liked to have had something. My only complaint, I would have liked to have like a sheet of paper that says the controls. That would have been the only thing that would have made this like over the edge, like just to have the controls. But you can find that in-game, I'm imagining, as well. And there's the cartridge. Final Vendetta. Alright, guys. I'm going to put this into the Nintendo Switch, and we're going to get to play in it. Get to play some Final Vendetta. Hopefully it's going to load up immediately. That's one of the bonus of the Switch, that you don't really so much have to wait for, like on a PlayStation 4 version, you'd have to wait for the disc to dump it onto the hard drive. Not so much with the Switch. You're good. Alright. Didn't know this company had a gaming division, Chris. You know what? Funnily enough, Nintendo didn't start off as a gaming company. Initially, that is. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And LJN for that matter, but that's... let's hope this steers on the side of Nintendo and not LJN. Right. Let's get to some Final Vendetta. I will boot up the game. It does need an update. But it tends to be that the updates on the Switch are normally pretty quick. Yeah, that was immediate. I actually think it was my Switch that needed an update, not the game. But yeah, a bunch of cool extras with this. We had the game. We had like this massive set of trading cards. Absolutely massive set of trading cards. Soundtrack, CD as well in there. And we had the sticker of a chicken. It's a lot of extras, guys. It's a lot of extras. Alright, let's get ready to play some Final Vendetta. Here we go. We should be good to go. The game does need an update. It does need an update. These tend to be pretty quick, though. Alright, so, as that's going. Yeah, awesome selection. I'm excited to give this a go. The update should... Yeah, the update's nearly done now. If I was running this off a disc, like the PlayStation 4 version, it would take a long time to get the disc dumped to the hard drive of the PlayStation 4 so that you could play the game, which is something you have to do, but we don't have to wait that long because this is on a cartridge. You can just read it straight off that. Let's switch over to Final Vendetta on the Switch. Alright, we're good to go for some Final Vendetta. I've never played this game. As you saw, I just got it. Speaking. How did you get my number? Never mind, you want to hear this. Got your sister. She do a job for us, you want to hear her live. So you got 7 and 8. You harm one hair on her head. You wish you were... Miller, Duke, we've got to move. Those cretins. The new job will be... Right, don't worry. We'll save Juliet together. Alright. Final Vendetta. Alright, put some fast scrolling text and some fast action, I imagine. Yeah, for sure, Chris. Let's get to some action. I'm going to change the difficulty from hard to easy. So we have hard or easy. I want to try and get to the end of the game on the stream to show you guys what it is like. There's a CRT shader. Interesting. You get like slight scan lines. I've never personally noticed scan lines on a real CRT TV. I know some people are very sensitive for it. It's like delay on games. I don't really notice like lag to a point. If lag is like super bad, I notice it. Or, if you know what I mean, I don't notice, like, if a game is 30 frames a second or a game is 60 frames a second, I can't tell the difference. If I'm playing on a CRT, back in the day, I never used to be like, man, I need games with the lines across them. I've never noticed it, but if you want to, you can turn them on, and you can sort of notice it here. I don't know how that shows up on the stream, but it's sort of noticeable. Anyway, there's some audio options here. You can turn the music up or the sounds up. Interesting. What other options do we have on this game before we dive into it? Also, this would be good to see my options stuck. Controls, yeah, I want to see what the controls are. X is special. A is block. Interesting, it's got a block button. They don't always have block buttons, these type of games. B is jump, Y is attack. Why? Because that's the button. Okay, so I'm going to remember that A is block and that Y is attack. It's probably the most important thing to remember. And then you've got achievements, language options, and etc. But this game transcends language because it is a beat 'em up game. Let's go arcade mode. Here we go. Okay, it tells you how the controls, like a Neo Geo game would, or Neo Geo arcade game. I hope I can use the D-pad here. Dodge up and down. I like this. This is very reminiscent. Area to block. I like that there's a block button. You can throw them as well. Okay, there is button combinations. There are button combinations. It's good to know. The special button hits downed enemies. That's good to know. Alright. So we have a couple of characters here. This guy's playing what looks to be maybe a consoleized Neo Geo. We'll play this character. I'm gonna have the Streets of Rage mentality that the lady is the speed character. I tend to prefer the speedy characters. Build up a super meter here. Alright, this guy's probably going to fight me, so I'm going to take the initiative and have at them first. I'll take that. The Y button also grabs items from the ground, it would seem. Oh boy. Oh, it's nice with a HD rumble actually when you get hit on the Switch Pro controller that I'm using. Kind of cool. Now, being as there are only two difficulty options, I imagine easy is not going to be that easy. I've heard that they have added via patch. Hey, there's a pizza! Turtle style. They've added via patch. Oh, nice, that throw is pretty badass. A casual difficulty, or they are adding that for very young players. I like the combination moves on this. The backgrounds are very cool. I'm liking the music as well. Most things seem to be destructible. I believe this game has multiple routes. Or I could be thinking of another beat 'em up game I've been looking at recently. I've been looking at a few. But maybe I should try out one of these special moves. Did that take my energy? I think it did. Let me double check. Yes, they take energy. Okay. Good to know. Don't do the finish. There's a cat in the background. Distracted by the cat. Alright, I need to save those hit points up. I also believe there's a cheat for, like a cheat code for infinite continues if you want them as well. Oh, I should have saved that pizza earlier. I think the only problem I have with this character is, like, they don't have a lot of range. Like those characters with the weapons, they seem to have more range on me. There you go, hot dog. It's Ghosts and Goblins, guys. Get the knife. Oh boy, there goes a continue. And I've got it on easy. You do have a moment when you come in where it takes out the enemies on screen. That's kind of oh, I must remember there are dodge buttons. Yeah, I can do that by dashing up and down. Double tapping up or down, I should say. Destroy the phone booth. That's what we had the sticker of. That's what I could have done with a moment ago. Yeah, you can actually get out of the way of attacks. Or we can go in there. What? I was wondering if I could choose to go where I wanted to then. Big Frank, eh? That pizza slice on the floor? Ouch. Nice. And really, I should probably be focusing on Big Frank to try and get that before I take him out. Try and take that pizza. That was a bad move. I should have just taken him out. I think there's a pizza on the floor. Yeah. Alright, 2 continues. We'll see how you gain continues as you progress through the game. Subway. Very Final Fight-esque. That guy in the background with the mask, I think, is gonna come at me. GG, Chris. Yeah, I have a feeling I needed to use less continues than that, but it is my first time playing for sure. I shouldn't have gone for that pizza slice or whatever it was on the ground. Oh, good to know they can hit you when they get up. Also, the X button doesn't do anything by itself except hit enemies on the ground. You can use it in conjunction, oh boy, with other buttons to do specials, but it takes away HP. So I think I'm just gonna, yeah, for sure, Chris, Final Fight vibes. Oh, there's a big cross there. I wonder if that guy's just sleeping there. Maddox, eh? I like how these guys are like spiraling in. Reminds me a bit of like Double Dragon Neon, that is, where they like come in from the foreground. Oh my goodness. Give me that hot dog. There's a bat there. Hey, have the bat. Oh, I dropped it. That didn't last long. Man, it is Ghosts and Goblins. Get the knife. This is on easy, by the way. Some of these characters can wreck you. Ow. So to be fair, this game has dodge buttons. And a block button. I'm not using the block button. But then the block button isn't going to help if you're like sandwiched between front and back. Yeah, I can dodge out of the way of that. Oh boy. Down to 3 continues. Me to remember the block. It's like the London Underground, Chris. Yeah, probably about as rough as it as well. I jest. Oh. Take that, Raven. How about it? A diamond or a jewel. Yeah, I could do with these points to get more continues. See if I can earn any from defeating enemies like Eddie. Oh my goodness, it's raining men. That should came from the train. Ah, a knife. Let's go some goblins, guys. Get the knife. The weapon's very good, actually. Can I throw it with the special button, I wonder? It probably just runs out after a certain amount of time. Yeah, you can throw it with a special button. Probably didn't want to do that, but it's nice to know. Hey Seacrest, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. I'm going to leave that. Oh no, I think it's going. It was flashing. I thought it might depart. How you doing, Seacrest? Welcome. Nice. This must be a training level. Easily. Oh boy. He's very big. Oh, the lights go out. That's kind of cool, because then you don't know where they're going to be. Oh, he throws bombs down at you. I've got a super. I don't know how to use the super. did a thing then. It didn't cost me any hit points, huh? Oh, that must have been my super. I just jammed all the buttons at once. Oh, maybe when you got your super, you can use a special without using hit points. It probably told me. Hey Limo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, beat 'em ups are making a bit of a comeback, Seacrest, for sure. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. There's some beat 'em up action. Stage 3, the elevator. Always a good elevator. Streets of Rage had a good elevator. Always a good elevator level. So if I got this, can I do my special? No, that uses up hit points. Okay. That also... Okay, I think it's just press all of the buttons. Yeah, that's what it is. Just press all of the buttons. For the super. But the super builds up pretty quickly. Actually, it might be something else to do the super. Try other buttons. Oh, you know what? I think it's Y and B. Yes, it is. I think it told me earlier. I forgot. How about the sword there? Do it by the sword. How you doing, Stretch? Oh boy, I need what's everything. Oh, I was hoping that would be a healing item. I've got a sword and I'm not afraid to use it. But I'm also not afraid to drop it, apparently. We had it for a second. We had it for a second. Oh, they can hit you when they get up. Look at that guy jumping over my head. You in over your head. Wow, it's pretty merciful, considering. Gotta get good, that's what it is. Learn where these enemies are coming from. Like the Batman beat 'em up game on the Mega Drive. There's a lift, not a lift level, but there's an episode where a section where you're going up, and if you just remember where the enemies spawn from, you can hit them as they're coming in. Hope you guys are doing well as well. 100 kills. Oh. That's where you want to hit them when they're down, really. Wow! Down to 1. There are block buttons and dodge buttons in this. So that is part of my problem. I'm not dodging and I'm not blocking. Oh no, barrels. I'm not Donkey Kong. Gonna be on like Donkey Kong. Oh, am I supposed to choose a direction? Oh, can I go this way? No. Oh my goodness, the barrels! I bet there's a heal in one of these boxes as well. Yeah, full heal, typical. And I picked it up when I didn't mean to. Oh boy. I need to earn a continue. Oh my goodness. Not much hit points left. Take that, Fuse. And Kane. Stage 3, the Scientist. Oh. Take that, Mr. Scientist. Oh my goodness. Okay, they hit you as they come in. We got destroyed by the Scientist. That was pretty rough. Okay, let's put the name in. We'll try another character. Let's try another character. Hey, no worries, Stretch. Yeah, the game's running pretty smooth. It's probably, if there's any lag, it's probably on YouTube side or my capture card. My capture card sometimes does that. It's pretty cool though, for sure, Shriek. There's more modes here to unlock as you play as well. Boss rush mode, survival mode. And training mode is locked. Let's try this guy. The guy playing the Neo Geo on a CRT. Controls very... Oh, there's a rat in there. Rats. Taking the advantage on Cooper. Some money clip in there. I think these items might be somewhat random. There's a spin kick for his special move. Nice. Hamburger in there. Alright, we'll try some of his moves. Oh, he doesn't seem to lose hit points for his special moves. Oh, he does if he keeps using them. Right, I see. I see. Maybe they use it, maybe they take up super or something. Where you get a bunch of freebies. Oh, those pigeons were eating the pizza, and I picked it up again by accident. I mean, I like that you grab the items when you're near them, but I also find it a little awkward. But, you know, I am pressing a button near it. I could just dodge away, couldn't I? Destroy the telephone box for the gold inside. These are life lessons. That cat in the background, very distracting. I'm not sure if it's cleaning itself or if it's like nodding its head to the music. Ooh. Animals have very sensitive hearing, so they react to music differently than we do. Some coins. Take this, Jerf. I'm glad these guys don't breathe fire at you. In Final Fight there were two big guys in one of the early stages and they go in like diagonals and breathe fire at you. Ooh. Oh look, Xenocrisis in the background. In the graffiti. Xenocrisis is a great game. Another retro-inspired game. Xenocrisis inspired by Smash TV. Oh my goodness, they were faster than me. The extra range that the whips have is very good. Nice callback on Xenocrisis. I enjoy that. Right, there's a... Oh, it just flashes generally. Okay, I thought it flashed because it was, like, gonna go. But I guess I'm gonna take it anyway to have to go that way. Let's go. Yeah, some of these games have, like, multiple routes. Some of these games have, you know... difficulty spikes. I'm gonna take this... Oh, I thought there was stuff in there, on the floor, before. My mistake. And that cost me previously anyway. Take that, Big Frank. So I'm doing better at this point. More continues. It looked like a pizza slice. On the floor on the lower right hand side of that area. The underground. I must use dodge more. That. And use some of my specials more as well, probably help. Don't stand above enemies when they get up, because they will hit you. I think that's to prevent you from... Like that character on the train just like finishing off a martini or a drink before they come at you. Great music on this game as well, I'll say. This is why I always like when they include soundtracks in special editions. Ooh. Take that, Billy. Okay, that guy throws him over his head straight up, which is kind of a little bit more convenient. I'll take this hot dog right now. Batter up. Oh man. When you lose the items, you just lose them. Man, okay, there goes that. Take that, Carver. Wayne. Oh. There we go. Alright. Think I'm doing better than last time. That guy wrecked me a lot. Okay, you know, I jinxed myself easily. Yep. I bet there's a health item in one of those. Never mind, there's not. Got a super. Take that, Zed. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Take that, Raven. This way out from the pain. Just departing the pain train. Ivy. Oh boy. Guy did run at me diagonally. Eddie. Alright. That was a bad move. Good job if you're like in their space, you can pretty much fight them that way. These guys with the daggers are the worst. Oh yeah, I shouldn't stay away from them because they jump over your head and throw said daggers. I would say the downside of the blade is that you don't get to continue a combo when using it. Of course. There's a ham. Immediately after losing a life. Struggling on Duke as well, as we duke it out. Yes, they are adding in a patch. I believe I saw that they were adding a mode with infinite continues, essentially. A very easy mode. Oh, I should have taken that item. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Decent. Am I doing worse than I was doing with the other character? No, I think I'm doing about the same. It's off the chain. Oh, watch out. Oh boy. At least their bosses don't have that much health on this difficulty. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I think I'm doing worse. How you doing, Mark? They're off the screen. Now this screen. Nice. Alright. Respectable. I think this is where I went down previously. Oh, did I get another continue there at the end of the stage? Because I thought I was on one continue. It looks like you get a little bit of extra points at the end of the stage. A little bit. Hope you're doing well, Mark. Yeah, that character was going to hit me when I got up. Note to self, I should probably use the kick and while they're down option. There we go. Playing Streets of Rage 4. Mark, nice. Also a good beat 'em up game. Get that pineapple. Might as well make use of this item this time. Oh, hi, Mark. I got to use it this time. Pretty slow. Ah, we lost it immediately again. Now stopping at floor pain. Yep. think this is exactly where I was. I think I managed to get off the elevator with the other character, and that was about it. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Take that, Rocco. Oh, I'm lucky they didn't hit me then. Oh, you can only kick them down on the ground for so long before they get up and hit you. Interesting. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Oh, there we go, Kane. Off the chain. No, the barrels! Oh, we do have another life. And Donkey Kong off screen throwing his barrels at me. Okay, this time I dodged them. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up again. I keep doing that. I guess it's a good thing that you can pick them up easily. It's just, I want to pick it up, like, deliberately when I'm directly over it. We are slightly further... No, same place. This boss. Oh my goodness. Same place, the scientist. Just can't beat science. Okay, got one other character to sample. Similar result from last time. Okay. Third time's the charm, I guess. See how this guy plays differently. Although it is mostly on the player, to be fair. There's a mouse in there. Alright, the one time I let that guy actually attack and they hit me, I was like, we'll see if this guy is actually a threat. Playing Shredder's Revenge, Seacrest. Yeah, I think I will have a physical of that end of next month. Excited for that one. Although I have heard on the flip side that people have said Shredder's Revenge is a bit too easy. It's like, you know, this is a little hard. They've said Shredder's Revenge is, from what I've heard, it's a great game, but a little easy. So if you wanted a bit more challenge. Ooh. Pigeons on the pizza. I think this guy does more damage, or am I just perceiving that because these enemies are weaker at this stage? This guy's massive though. Oh, I guess I'll take the pizza anyway if I'm leaving the screen. I'm still not blocking or dodging properly. There's a cat in the distance, distracting kitty. I think this guy has more reach. Maybe that's what I'm getting from him. Because he's got bigger arms. Oh. Hit that. Hit that, Zed. Hey Mystic, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Strike first. You know Ivy's gonna hit you. Maybe these guys are going to be more of a problem, because this guy feels more sluggish. This character, that is. Feels a bit slower than the others. Oh boy. Oh wow, he just throws him over his head. Peachy Keyed, hey, appreciate you being here, Mystic. Thanks for checking it out, my friends. I've got the knife. Ghosts and Goblins tactic. Oh, I threw the knife by accident. I was trying to hit the guy on the ground. Oh, bad place to be. Put myself in between the enemy there. A big boot. Dispatched that enemy. Yeah, I think this guy's got a little further reach. Good sprite scaling there. Nice to see. 100 chain. Guy's a little slower but more damaging. But he's got a little more reach as well, which is also good. Oh, nice. That's very fortuitous. I think that when I played it previously, that's always been coins. No, it hasn't. It's always been a heal. I remember now. Alright, Big Frank. With that not pizza in the background, it is background. This character feels a little easier to play with. If you will. Hit that Big Frank. Yeah. Hey, we got an A rank. Normally I get an E. So maybe that'll translate into some more points. We've got a chain bonus going on there as well. We'll get more of a rank bonus. If you do well, it works out better for you. Wait, where are the bad guys? Yeah, stood underneath the enemy there, but I did get healed between stages, it looks like. Waiting for this guy behind me to get up. There we go. Take that, Judd. Should've kept stomping. There you go, Cooper. Oh boy. Raven's very fast. Guy on the ground's gonna get up as well. When the ones with, oh my god, I'm seeing the downside of this character now. When you're being flanked. Yeah, pretty slow. Take that, Maddox. Don't you make me Maddox. Hot dog. Nice with their blades. Oh, bad place to be. I'll grab that bat. Better believe it. Oh, they use their bat in a different way. That's interesting. Wow, he's way too slow with that bat. Lost to continues just from being stun locked with a bat. Yeah, so I'm seeing the downside of this character right now. Easily, too slow. The damage is good, but I feel like I get stun locked when I get hit. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I lost a whole continue from one enemy. Guy's big, but getting stunned like that is bad for sure. Is there a health item in here, maybe? Oh yeah, that sucks. Guy's faster than I am when I get up. What the heck? Oh, there's an enemy off screen. I need health items. I'm so done, yeah. We pay for that extra power though, isn't it? You pay for it. Maybe I can continue from this somehow. That. Yeah, you get swarmed by this guy, you're in trouble. Oh, there we go. The knife. I think he was pretty good with the knife. Kind of slow when he uses the knife as well. Not sure it helps him, considering his power is pretty good anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the knife go. Let it go. Let it go. Take that. Try and deal with this guy before the other enemies get here. There we go. That's a lot of enemies. Keep swinging away. Hope for the best. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you don't want. Wow, that was tough. So, quite like Final Fight, Mark? Yeah, it's definitely got inspiration for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, so I think on the first stage, I felt like this character was very good. Again, I think, you know, playing as a multiplayer, you'd have an easier time. I felt like this character was really good on like the first stage, but as we've gotten into having more enemies around, this character's felt like a lot worse because of like how slow their reaction is. Like it's like this character's a lot more sluggish than the other characters.
I love this.
Yeah. Alright, the elevator. I mean, I haven't made it past the elevator, and I have less continues here than I did with the other characters. So I don't feel super confident about this. There we go. Take that, Nielsen. Hey. Douglas. Oh, you can punch him out of the way. Nice, okay. Don't need that right now. Did I even pick up the sword considering how slow this guy was with the bat? Touching. Oh, he's faster with this than he is with the bat. That was pretty good. I just hope the enemies... Nope. I was about to say, if I hope the enemies come towards me in the same fashion, we'll be alright. So it was on the scientist previously that I got taken out. But I have a feeling we might not make it past the elevator with this guy. Although, these close quarters seem to favour a character like this. Oh, you can't do that forever, unfortunately. There we go. Guys with the knives are the worst. Take that, Vixen. Yeah, take that, judo. I jumped it instinctively then. Should have punched it, there might be an item inside. Okay, okay. Damn it, I was about to just say I don't want to jinx myself, but we're doing better. I jinxed myself. Had to do it. Get that cane. Oh, I didn't break the other box. There might have been a health item in there. Alright, the scientist. You know what? Having said what I said earlier, we actually have more hit points than we did against the scientist than before. Oh, sweet. We can get behind them and, like, German suplex them, maybe? Ow. A bit too slow for this scientist. Oh, we got him! We cleared the elevator. Nice. Okay. Didn't expect it with the slowest character, but I guess that power came into play. So this is the best run thus far, but we are learning as we go. Sid. Oh, new enemy here. Oh, Karen blocks. Get that way. I need a health item. Stop blocking, Karen. Hit that. Alright, new enemy. GG indeed, Chris, for sure. That was a tough boss. Kind of like, oh, there was only a rat in there. Rats. Dash. There we go. See how far we get then. On this boat level. Seagulls are my natural enemy. Destroying my game room. Previous game room, that is. Get off. Nice, nice. Got no continues left. Just got to be cautious here. But the enemies have way more hit points here as well. Oh boy, that was a good hit from that guy. Really? There's a can of drink in there. I'll take it. Need it. Everything I can get. Loot. So these ones you have to like hit and walk into. German suplex. Pipe. Oh boy. I did not see that coming. Mechanics here. Wary about things coming in to hit me now. There we go, I need some health. Have I played the new Turtles game yet? Not yet, Mark. It hasn't come out physically until the end of next month, but I should be doing an unboxing when it arrives, although it may arrive, of course, a month after. Oh, so little HP left. Oh, with that kick. In the crates. Well, we got further than we did. We beat the first boss. It's as good a run as we're gonna get, I think, for now. Cool stuff though, cool stuff, good game. Definitely takes a bit of practice to get better at it, for sure. Got better as I went on. Yeah, so very much inspired by the old style of beat 'em up games. Cool game for sure. Fatality indeed, Mark. Indeed. Well, there you go, guys. Final Vendetta on the Nintendo Switch. One of my overall thoughts. Good game. It is tough, but that's what you get in for with this type of game. As opposed to, at least what I have heard from the new Turtles game, that is too easy. If you want like a different experience, then this is out there as well. Now, I will also say, and I've seen this on social media, that they are adding a mode to this as a patch, I believe. that will make the game have essentially a beginner mode, so you can play with infinite continues. It is also available, I think there's a code that does that anyway. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I like the different characters. I like how the game plays out. I love the extras included in this edition as well, especially the. It's weird to say, but especially the little chicken. That's pretty funny. But the soundtrack CD, great inclusion. The collectible cards, awesome. The game itself is pretty awesome as well. So great package overall. Final Vendetta, thumbs up from me. You get it practically everywhere. I think I got it from Argos. It's pretty good. It looks like this has been a thing with a lot of stuff with my capture card. I think it's running slower on OBS and on my stream than it is. It's very smooth on my actual device, but that's probably because it's running at 60 frames and it's being captured at 30. But anyway, there you go, guys. Final Vendetta on the Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching. There'll be more unboxings to come. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being amazing. I have been MVL, and I will catch you next time.